You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. A man who won't die for something is not fit to live. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. The true neighbor will risk his position, his prestige, and even his life for the welfare of others. The soft-minded man always fears change. A nation that continues year after year to spend more money on military defense than on programs of social uplift is approaching spiritual doom. We must combine the toughness of the serpent with the softness of the dove, a tough mind and a tender heart. The moral arc of the universe bends at the elbow of justice. Wars are poor chisels for carving out peaceful tomorrows. Never succumb to the temptation of bitterness. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant attitude. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. Nothing in all the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. We must build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. The hottest place in hell is reserved for those who remain neutral in times of great moral conflict. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. He who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetrate it. Non-violence is a powerful and just weapon which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it. It is a sword that heals. I look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life is what is important. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. There is nothing more tragic than to find an individual bogged down in the length of life, devoid of breadth. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. We must learn to live together as brothers, or perish together as fools. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they'd die for. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people. A riot is the language of the unheard. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The time is always right to do what is right. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Don't let anyone extinguish your passion. It's what makes the difference. Every day is a new opportunity to write your success story. The mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. Change always begins from within. Life is short, so live it with all the love and passion you can. The best things come when we least expect them. Failure is an opportunity to start over, but this time, more wisely. Success doesn't come to those who wait, but to those who go and seek it. Smile. You might make someone else smile without even knowing it. Don't give up. Beginnings are always tough, but the end is worth every effort. Don't give up. Beginnings are always tough, but the end is worth every effort. Don't give up. Beginnings are always tough, but the end is worth every effort. Don't give up. Beginnings are always tough, but the end is worth every effort.